Second, y'all. Y'all can still hear my voice. Just follow your boy. I appreciate it. Go ahead and get it on popping. To everybody, yo, what's up? Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Heems, and guys, we're back with another stream. To everybody, you guys may be wondering, I just saw you, Bishop, and that's all right, man. Trust me. I'm not 100% myself this morning. I was actually sitting there. It was crazy. I was actually editing 2 videos, and like for the weirdest thing, this one video I did took like the longest, and like it couldn't export to save my life. And I literally just sat there and like just rebooted, restarted. And the crazy thing is like I edited videos before, no problem. But one thing I will say, I use Windows Movie Maker. It's one of the basic apps that you use as far as like with this PC per se. And I've noticed in the past, like sometimes I'll sit here and try to export something. I have to either rechange the name. It's weird how that works. I may even just have to bite the bullet and just use like Power Director and stuff to go ahead, because it was giving me like, you know, my heart was like this, and I was like, man, I know I'm not like sitting there going past my limit, or the RAM can't be bad or anything. Like I checked the specs and all. I'm like, what the heck is going on? My tooth and cheek hurt like hell yesterday, so I'm not at school because of it. Ooh. Did you schedule an appointment, Bishop, or are you gonna be scheduling an appointment with your dentist and stuff, man, just to make sure everything is on the up and up? Take you some Oragel if you can, and I would say swish a little bit of like a salt and warm water, just to kill any kind of little infection stuff that may or may be there until you decide to do something else, man. But hearts out to you. I hope you feel better. Average, yo! So guys, you're not dreaming. We are actually here early, and my reason for that is because your boy is going to work. I'm actually going to be working 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. So this is going to be a very short stream. It's going to be for about an hour. So to anybody that may be either asking to switch Pokemon or do other stuff, Mom said the same thing before she, yeah, I would say that, and some Oragel. Like swish the salt water and warm water first to get any kind of infection. If you can't really brush per se, it's all good. You could even use peroxide. That'll kill any possible infection. And then after that, I would just say just put some little Oragel and stuff in case, like if it's anything on a tooth, like you didn't like bite down too hard or pause or any of that stuff. If you did, or just kind of, yeah, just be careful. I almost bit down. I was eating like a date yesterday, and I almost bit the damn date seed. One time I had the Korean barbecue, or the Korean corn dog with the mozzarella, and you don't realize that the stick is so damn long. I one time like sat there and chomped and could have broke my front tooth or anything. Just said to swish some mouthwash in the area, as well as if it does hurt, I will do what she said. Yeah, listen to her on that, because she's definitely giving you some good pointers. Bear with me, guys, because I did not theme up, and that was on my fault. That's why y'all can't see the avatars. But yeah, do that for yourself, because I remember, what was it? You remind me of my mom. My mom, she actually had an infection one time before, and she literally had to sit here and follow that whole process of, like, you know, swishing around. And just, yeah, definitely I would say get yourself checked. Just make sure everything is cool, so that way you ain't got no possible cavities. You ain't got no kind of infection. Magic, yo! I got good news for you, Magic. I actually did react to one of your suggestions. Thank you for that on Discord. We had a little bit of a hiccup earlier, and that was with yeah, getting everything up to par. As far as like with the editing, like the export was taking forever a couple of times. My heart was doing one of these moments. I was checking my RAM, checking my processor, making sure everything was good. And I was like, what the hell? But to be fair, I've always had an issue with the Windows video editor. It's one of those, it's super basic, but I don't know, it's just not the best. I even had to rename files just for it to upload. So I might just bite the bullet and just go ahead and put Power Director. I saw they got the PC version of that on here. If you guys have any suggestions, both now or anybody that watches this afterwards, of any other decent or cool enough video editors, please let me know. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this Pokemon. What the deuce? I just sat there and did it. Okay, I was about to say, come on now. Don't play me now. I'm still in bed without my glasses on right now, but I'm going to get some Fortnite played while I'm watching the stream. Cool, I got you. Now, just to let you guys know too, it's raining and it's blowing out there. So if anything happens or we get a little glitch, I will stop, so that way we can go ahead and try to, you know, get things underway. Worst case scenario, and we can't, then guys, we'll pick up where we another time. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can see me. Be so kind as to smash that like button for your boy. I greatly appreciate everybody that did it thus far. Thank you. Last but not least, I got some good news for y'all. Bishop, I don't know, I think you was here for this, but we do got our first sponsorship, and this is with Poggers. Make sure y'all check this out. If you type in the code HeemzOne with the letters all cap, you can get a 10% discount on all merch that's there. This is a energy drink company. Jazz the Gamer, good morning. Ah! Oh my God. Gotta get my scream up. Thank you for that, Bishop. I appreciate that love. The funny thing was I saw, you know what? It was actually in my Twitter and it had the blue check mark next to the name, but they were in my spam. And so I actually was able to get in contact with them. The only ones I'm waiting for right now is for Swift Grips to give me a call. I sat there and filled out their little form and everything, so I'm waiting for that. But Jazz the Gamer, how are you? Good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, last but not least, guys, we do have new emotes on the page. Shouts out to Gezza Gaming. This person's been working on this stuff for me for the past few days. I'm also in the process of trying to see if I can sit here and get him to work on my avatar as well as a new banner for the YouTube page. So go ahead and take advantage. We have the yo, it's just a YO, nothing else. We got the rage emote. We got the scared emote. So if you type in SCARED, it should be good. That's good. Do you got Pokemon Scarlet, Jazz the Gamer, or what you been playing? And I had actually, what was it? I had Christian Gamer or Christian Gaming just asked me to see if I could try to get Hogwarts. Guys, let me know too if everything looks smooth. Let me know if anything's glitchy or if the sound is off. I appreciate that. Man, it's quite a few games that's going to be coming out. We got Atomic Heart that's going to be coming out on the 22nd. I know Wanted Dead just came out. Ishin is supposed to come out on the 21st. What the hell is that? Welcome. I do not play Pokemon. You know what? I have not played Pokemon, and this is going to show you how long it's been. I have not played Pokemon since 3D, not even 3DS, Game Boy Advance. That's how long it's been that I've played Pokemon. And so to see it from where we are now to this is on another phone call, reveal your past lives to me. That's okay. I don't need you going through. You might find some stuff in there that I might not want, like maybe some of my, you know, research, you know. I recommend them all. Yeah, you know, I recommend clearing out your browser history too. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Like literally it was my sister's Game Boy Advance at the time. And I sat there and I played that. What other games do you play? We just played Dead Space for 2 days back to back. Played Forspoken, High on Life. We finished Callisto Protocol. We're actually almost done with High on Life. We got one more bounty to do. So yeah, we play everything and everything, Jazz the Gamer. So feel free to you, anybody else out there, to hit that follow. I really appreciate that. Share this video, recommend it. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. I'm feeling good about it. Like I said, I wasn't feeling 100% then. I'm glad, Bishop, though, that you're starting to feel a lot better. And I appreciate you coming on through. Forspoken, honestly, a lot of people crapped on it, but it actually ended up being actually really good. And honestly, like, the more I got used to the different skill set and everything, it actually became cool. I actually sat there and upgraded my scatter shot. It's honestly, it's worth the wait. I feel like it was worth the wait compared to what everybody else was saying about it. Some people said that it was slow in the beginning, but I don't know. I feel like, of course, like with the introduction, they had to kind of start off because you try to get submerged into the character arc. But at the end of the day, like, once you get into it, it just runs smooth. And Jazz, my bad. I mean, please don't be mad at me. Look, we got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. Damn, the pressure. I'd rather not. Yeah, let's help her out. Hey, y'all leave her alone. You want in on this too? Guys, if you don't want me to do the voiceovers, I'll stop. If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. We've already got this one in the bag. Damn, y'all are some aggressive, like, what are y'all selling? Cookies? Are y'all aggressive cookie scout sellers? We're Team Star, kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look at us. But you knew that, right? No. Yeah, no, I don't know anything about you. Another ignorant little nobody. Hey! Here I'm finally part of Team Star and I still get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks. It's about to be school fight in a few seconds. Uh-oh. Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we've got no choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. You gotta keep watch on that little four eyes over there. I'll make sure the fresh face nobody ends up seeing stars. Whoa, this is super aggressive for something of where you're trying to make people join. You see this? Like, I know, like they, you know, Bishop, what the hell? Like, this is what I woke up to. You were challenged by Team Star Grunt. I guess the music did kind of start off a bit of oh, I want Ditto out here. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to switch Ditto out. I forgot. Let's get my homie Fokoko out here. Fokoko, get on out here. I'm gonna need you to try to light it up. He like he ready to sniff something. Don't worry, you about to sniff the smoke in a minute. You about to be burning. He used Leer. Oh no, my defenses fell. What will I do? Go bite the crap out of that nose. Let's get it. Really? Is that all you got? A critical hit. Crunch! Just like my cereal, my Captain Crunch with all the berries in it. I like it too. Like, honestly, I feel like they did a good job before spoken. It's a change of pace compared to any other game that I've seen out there thus far. So for them to go ahead and pull that out, you know what I'm saying? That was actually cool. I like even the trainers in the background, how they react to the Pokemon. You know what? Hey, I ain't feeling your whole, you know. Yep, How come I'm the one seeing stars? Well, to be fair, you actually got stars on your goggles, but you know, I mean, that can help too. You might want to go to your doctor and get checked. Why isn't nobody like you so good at battling anyway? That's just not right. I just got started. No way, he beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up on team? Yeah, you got to, player. Nimona! Hero Bueno, what do you think you're doing? It's my girlfriend, It's the student council. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. I can't believe you, Heems. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. That's really not what happened. It was those... Yeah, it was them. Wait, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that way wrong. I mean, I'll fight you any day, but you know, I feel like you trying a little too hard. Well, hello there. I know, like, I get it now. You have, wait a minute, damn, my brain just, you two have to go start that. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hi, weren't you? Not doing that. Oh, well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would only be my job. But this is also a perfect chance for you to try my amazing and ultra rare gift to you. Oh wait, that's that crystal thing. Oh yeah, you obtained the Terra Orb. You put the Terra Orb in your bag's key items, or just keep it out because we might need it right now. An orb that holds within it the power to crystallize. When it's charged with energy, it can be used to cause Pokemon terror. I said Pokemon, wow. Your boy is really slurred this morning. With this Terra Orb, you can terrestrialize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see, after it terrestrializes, I'm pretty sure your Ditto will be a normal type. What? Normally you've got to take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put it in a good word for you. Hey, I don't know what you did to get it in the moment, but hey, we need to talk. Now time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if you just explain it to you. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with his Terra Pokemon? Is that it? Got a problem? You want to battle me instead? Never mind. I'll take my chance with the new... What? I beat her. Like, I mean, pause. Then take your place as a battle. You should be worried about me right now. Oh, okay. I feel the... I feel the... Let me dab on him. Bow. You were challenged by Team Star Grunt. He said a young goose. I don't want Ditto. No. Okay, here in the plane, you can crystallize through the stream. The people can. When Terrell changes. I'm not crystallizing you. I'm gonna go ahead and get Fuecoco out because I want Fuecoco to go ahead and take advantage of this. All right, let's see if I can do it. Go Fuecoco! I choose you. Why is everybody leering at me, man? Okay, now let's see. Y status. Okay. What happened to the? Okay, let's see. Can I use the crystal? Can I use the thingamajig? Okay, it ain't nowhere in my bag. Well, I guess we're gonna have to fight then. Oh wait, there we go. Let's do it. Let's see what this does. I call upon the power. Let's go. What will it crystallize into? Oh, okay. Look kind of shiny, looking like a chandelier. Time to burn you like a chandelier. Oh. Oh, that's overkill, damn. Yongo's fainted. And I ain't gonna lie, for Coco looking slick as hell right now. Like, hey, I see you with the chandelier. Like, I'm gonna need you to come up to my spot. Carla, good morning. Your Pokemon burns so bright. Why is she dancing in the background? Like, her friend just lost. Her homie literally just lost. Nice, Heems. You pulled off terrestrializing, no problem. Moves of your Pokemon Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized, you know? Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That type is totally... Oh. That difference can open up your strategic combinations. That's a throat punch moment. I know. I was like, damn. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at Pokemon Center. Whoa, what? After every use by healing up your team, though. I guess. Well, well. I'll be on my merry way then, yeah. Hasta la vista. Me too, hasta la vista. She was actually dancing that he lost. See, a Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick up trouble. Oh, so basically like the school version of Team Rocket. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them, from what I hear. I know, get the hell on out of here. Excuse me. Well, thanks. So yeah, see you around. Wow, you know, you could have gave me that EV book bag. I ain't gonna lie, that EV book bag is kind of fire. Oh, look at you, Heems, already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen this girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer, like you. EV bag, though, I love that fuss. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so we better look it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. Man, we got the hell of a... Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and go back down. Man, that's a hell of a workout. You know what? Something tells me she got good fighting skills somewhere. Is there anybody else that wishes to fight? No. Hello. Strange with the glasses on, with the shades. Hey. Where's my... I forgot, can I sprint on here? Carla, hope you're doing good this fine and beautiful morning. We're getting started in school as I promised. We here. I hope your sister's doing good. We got Psyduck over there just chilling. Can I still do my spin thingy? Woo! Alright, let's stop. Decided to go ahead and get to school, get my education. I'm kind of a tad bit late. I'm at school, I'm due to tooth-ish. To anybody out there, I don't know if y'all had a chance. I just finished up season 2 of Stranger Things. I'm on season 3. Here we are, Heems. Welcome to Naranja Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off the sides lead to all different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battling in the main entrance. Wait, so up the stairs is cool, but Master Heems, Miss Nimona, my 2 bastard children, how did you find your first school commute? Yeah, we had a blast, you know. Kicked some ass, you know, it was good. I imagine Miss Nimona's high spirits help with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion rake student council president. I mean, she alright, she ain't all that. Reliable as ever, Miss Nimona. Well, I know how to look at my friends, after my friends, right, Heems? She doubled down, but oh yeah. Oh, I already see it, like, you know, hey, I'm trying to, you know. Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in the Rector. You did? Where? It was down the stairs from the front gate. They were hassling these kids with an Eevee backpack. That is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, Heems flexed them and ran them off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try to help a fellow student, Master Heems. But you might wish to show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at the academy. They started. I'm trying to sit here and finish it. And Miss Nimona, do you remember the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles? Right. Yes, Director. A child with an Eevee pack, you say. I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. Miss Nimona, if you be so good, do report to Mr. Jack about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept apprised of all such goings on. You got it, sir. But look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon. Are they really putting me in class? We're in class 1A, Heems. Come on, I'll show you the way. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to school. Whatever happened to the old style of just, you know, you just go on an adventure? Ah, damn it, we are in class. Damn. Yo, what's wrong with my man over there? He glitching. They all glitching. Good morning, Mr. Jack. Hello, hello. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Ooh, me. I want to hear the news. Do we end up not glitching anymore? I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend join our— No, please don't introduce me. Whisper, 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 whisper. Man, I told you, no new classmates, no new classmates. You ever heard the Drake song? I wonder what they'll be like. All right, you can come on in. Okay, can I take my hat off? Hey, what's good, everybody? Yo! It's your boy, Heems. Can I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself? Right? Sure, what's the difference? Did you hear that? He seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Heems. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask her new friend a question? Please don't ask me no questions. Me, can I ask a question? Yeah. What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I don't, I like battle, I collect, I like playing with my Pokemon. I like everything about Pokemon. Yeah, easy answer. Really awesome. I'm totally the same. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate? Please don't. Namo, you just met me. I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill, Heems. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? I want to complete the Pokedex. I want to be a strong trainer. I want to be a Pokemon master. You will be. Oh, I just know it. You and me, we're going to get so strong battling together. She is smiling hard. Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Heems. I'm Mr. Jock. I teach biology here at the academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. Why is this dude wearing sandals in here, man? Don't have that foot odor. Oh, damn, she's snapping them thirsty. Oh, you see it, Bishop. We will, Mr. Jock. Okay, well, you could have had me sitting next to Nimona, but damn, okay. Get to know the academy campus by exploring a bit of your own. Man, I ain't. Okay, we just. Okay, I think everybody's pretty much well acquainted with me now. Like, you see everything? Do you see? Okay, my man gonna just duck out. All right, it's time for me to skip. You can now move around the school. Yay! Try checking out places on the map where you see someone being hanging around. Perhaps you'll discover something. Now, choose a location to start exploring. Okay. Let's we're already in the staff. Wait, let's see what Nimona's doing. Let's see what my girl is up to. Who the hell? What the hell is wrong with your hair? What's going on? Look like it's moving. What the hell? Who are you talking to? Everything is good. Just got her ready for. She could go to the. I got you. Very well, champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing. You can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear. Good day then. Yo, what the hey? Who are you? Oh, pardon me. You pardon you with that damn hairdo. I think I got some of that grease in my eye. Oh, hey, Heems. Piqued your interest, huh? That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong. She could do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out her ears, and out of her hair too. She's basically everything I want to be, or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me. Remember in homeroom when I asked you what your dream is? Well, since your heart's already set on becoming a really strong trainer, I've got an idea for you. You try to reach champion rank like me. Oh, I will. Oh wow, hang on though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. Ah man, we ain't about power battles. And do that, you have to do more than just take class here. You got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win so you can collect gym badges. Man, of course we knew we was gonna have to fight some. And once you pass that, then at long last, you be a champion. It's every Pokemon's trainer's dream. The coolest how anyone could ever. Whatever happened to being a Pokemon master? That ain't there no more? Not to brag or anything. You see how she sat and tighten up that grip like, I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know? Oh, the treasure hunt is special independent study thing we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. It's great. You gotta leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to become a champion was the treasure I found, maybe. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Anyway, I got a feeling I'll be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. I mean, look, if you want to go out, we can hang out. Like, you ain't got to keep. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map in case you decide to go for it. Oh man, here we go. Oh damn, they already got the gym trainers out? Pokemon gym locations have been added to your map. Victory Road. Give it some thought. Okay. Ooh, I forgot what that Pokemon's called. Excuse me. I don't know. She just dipped on me like, you know, damn. Where do you want to go? Man, I wanna kick some butt right. Oh wait, let's see what's going on in the cafeteria. They said go to the cafeteria. Shoot, we gotta get ourselves some breakfast, get us some orange juice. Where do you want to go? I want to stay in here. I want to stay in the cafeteria. Oh, that's that dude with the Koraidon. Oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? No. It's now time for Bishop to get off. All right, Bishop, I hope you feel better. Yeah, exactly. That's my little know-it-all buddy. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? All right, see you, Bishop. We'll be back tomorrow with more content. No need to tell me your name. Heems, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. Remember, stay gold and keep them beers cold. You already know, Bishop. If you smell what Bishop is cooking. New kid show up with the present. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for classes, but yeah, dang it. Came all the way today just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. Yeah, what's your dream, player? Yeah, caught your interest, have I? You wanna hear all about my dream? No. How about getting a comb to, you know, wipe off that side, you know? Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about the picnic life, the great outdoors. The perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I could tell you. Right now, I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, you see. I found this book the other day and it had a section about these herba mystica things. Basically, there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now, there are a total of 5 different types of herba mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick off of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging. It'll even boost the immune system. The herbs seem like they're the real deal, only found here in Paldea and are rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's going to be pretty tough to try to grab even a few springs. Cause see, Titans are, well, I think they've got to be the things like this. Monster of Aerial. Oh, what the hell is that? As we just catch the lens of Pokemon, though, we wondered. Damn, that's a big one. Monster areas.
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a problem. Sounds like a big time problem.
I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either. Never heard of it. Oh, student council girl. Hey, sis, walks up here. You gotta help me out with this. You'd be perfect. I don't want to do it. No. Oh, well, I'll register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map. Okay. Why does everybody get the cool case and I don't? Let's do a bit and we can get more into the details later. In the meantime, take this little gift for listening and all. I get a bag of Stardust. What am I supposed to do with that? You put the bag of Stardust in your bag's treasure's pocket. So I got some glitter, y'all. I mean, you know, I could work on some little stuff. I just said, didn't I say yes? Carl, didn't I just say yes? I thought I said yes. Yes, somebody calling me. This is Heems, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. Who the hell are you? Man, who's controlling my phone? My name is Cassiopeia, but never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're trained with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask you. Tell me, Heems. You know about Team Star, right? I literally just met them 2 seconds ago. But I appreciate you being up front here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And I refuse to sit idly by and watch them get away with it. Is this Nimona? So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. Called it Operation Starfall. Sounds kind of fancy. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation. What about Operation Tsukiyomi? And I'd like you to be one of them. Man, why is everybody asking me to join stuff, man? No need to reply this second. What the I just, okay, well, damn. Then I'll leave it to you by, wow, I just said, I guess you can't join too many projects, you know? Ah, Master Heems. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls with the phone, won't you? What the, they called me. You don't want anyone else overhearing your personal information after all. I mean, it's kind of hard when the thing is floating around in my face. Honestly, there's so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. Oh, on you go then, young man. Like toodles. Why is he looking that way? Team Star, you say? He's definitely working for Team Star. He owns it. He lives, breathes, and eats Team Star. Ring a ding dong. Yes. Call the Master Heems to the directors. Ah, damn. I ain't even been here for 2 seconds. Once again, Master Heems to the directors. Man, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't do nothing. Where's that at? Apparently I'm supposed to be going to the office. Maybe it's up here. Yep, may as well get to the director. He literally just saw me, man. Why'd you just sit there and talk to me when you had the chance? He's like, hey, Vince, thank you for coming, Master Heems. Have you been enjoying your time here in the round? I literally just been here. That is most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why you could have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. I was like, yeah, what's with all these pleasantries and stuff? Come on, man. But let me assure you that he's a friend of mine, has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. What's that? He's like, serious? Who's that? It's him. It's him. Come on. No, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One more. What? Just allow me a sec to connect us. Is it Ash? I mean Ash, is he here? Oh, who you? I'm kind of liking that white fur right there. Hello, Heems, it's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Sada. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldea at the site known as Area Zero. The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Heems, student ID number 805C398. Don't be copying my stuff, y'all. He's a student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon. Is that correct? Thank you, I appreciate that you were honest and confirmed the fact. I should have lied. Hell no, I ain't got no Pokemon. You lying. Oh, not that. I did not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. How about I say, hey, you just popped out of nowhere, player? Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. You know him? Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Oh, he was your Pokemon. His Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. Damn, this ball been passed around a lot. Pause. No longer in any position to be able to manage the Pokemon myself. That's why I look to ask of you. Will you continue to look after Koraidon? Hell no! Get him out of my thing. I do appreciate your. Y'all lucky I'm compliant. Y'all so lucky I'm so damn compliant. Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. What? It can, however, take on a specialized form of mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I'll provide you with my contact information if you would please get out your phone. Man, I don't need another stalker, man. I got somebody already calling my damn phone. That was probably her. Until then. Could this Pokemon have its origins with Area Zero? You know he's thinking when he taps his glasses forward. Sada, don't tell me you actually did it. What did she do? What did you do? What did you do? Seriously, what the hell did she do? This was asking quite the favor of you. But of course the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with the Koraidon. Let's see where they wants to go now. Hello, excuse me. Amanda Moon, damn, you stalking me too? Oh, you're still here, Heems. He called to the rector's office. How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jack wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Heems. Let's go. Check it out. Yay. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. Oh, great. Campflower! Yo! How are you? Ah! From today on, this will be your room, Heems. We started an early morning stream because your boy won't be on later, but Camflower, I hope you're doing good. Actually, it is new to meet as it is to you. Never been in here before. I missed you too, Camflower. It is good to see you. Where have you been? No, I understand, Camflower. Just know this, the channel will always be running as long as your boy got breath in his body. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy and you must be pretty worn out from all this. Stuff happening on your very first day, huh? Quick rest on a bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you rest up, then we can battle even more. Take care. She is always trying to battle somebody. Come on, man. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get that rest in. I definitely missed you too, Camflower. We're currently playing Dead Space, so definitely looking forward to seeing you on here when we do. It's been a long month with a lot of stuff going on, but now everything is great. That is good to hear. I'm glad you were here. Hope everything was able to work itself out for you. Yeah, she definitely liked me. I'm gonna have to, God damn, it's past Valentine's Day. I ain't even got nothing. Damn it, I'm getting called to the office again. What is it this time? I had a little mishap with my editing earlier, but hopefully I'm gonna test the video out so that way just to make sure everything is good. Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard where I will explain in more detail. Again? Damn. Hey, it's time for what? I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. I don't wanna. Where do you want to go? You said to the schoolyard. That's exactly what you said. Let's go to the schoolyard and see what's going on. Excellent. Seems everyone is here. Well, then it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. Battle, fight, kill. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. Oh, great. As each of you set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. Oh, really? That's about as lame as the. Oh, I have not had that Pokemon. I forgot what that Pokemon is called. Does anybody know what that Pokemon is? Please let me know. The Sumo. I had that before on Pokemon Ruby. That was actually my go-to. I only had 6 Pokemon. I would always play with just 6 Pokemon. That was my go-to Pokemon that live here. Oh, damn. We about to have a whole bunch of Pokemon. They got Golduck over there. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. A journey together. Learning new things together. Share each other's thoughts and feelings. And find something you might always treasure. Heems, have you been watching the Last of Us series? Yes, I have. Episode 4 or 5? This is 4, right? No. Yeah, it's 5. That was really good. Let's do it. Hold on 1 second. But honestly, they did a really good job with the series. Oh, I just want to see this real quick before I tell you. Tomoya, it's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Silazar, we're riding out. Transform and roll out. Take care, everybody, and remember, the great crater of Palia is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. Oh, I'm going anyway. What are you waiting for, Heems? Let's go. Theme for this place ain't bad. But to answer your question, no, it was really good. I had a good time. Like, honestly, I was pretty skeptical. And guys, I think I'm gonna just FYI, because I want to test. So to everybody, I was a bit frustrated. I was having a damn near a panic attack this morning because I literally was working on editing my video, and I've been using video editor for the longest. Now it has this issue sometimes, like it's hard to load sometimes videos, so I try to reset the program. I'm gonna test and see if that helped it, if that will make things better. But yeah, I was having issues with it, and the only other thing I could think of, either it could be I need to upgrade some more RAM. I don't know. I'm gonna check a few things, but to get back to that subject, but yeah, they did a really good job. I was really skeptical when it came to the show originally, because we've had so many different either games or so-called comic movie adaptations, and some of them was like, honestly, Resident Evil was not my favorite. The one that they just sat there and made, it was a lot of hype behind it. We reacted to some of the trailers, but this so far, I can safely say, has actually lived up to the game. I was actually having a debate with a friend about it, because they were talking about having like more obstacles, or they basically overheard that they couldn't add a lot of obstacles into the show. But then what I was thinking about too is like, because it just seemed like it was super repetitive. Because then if that's the case, you may as well put the gauge, you may as well put the health of the character and all that stuff, and just pretty much, because how many times are you going to show them constantly like just ducking down, whoosh, and then hearing the sounds and stuff in the background? Like, that's only so many times you could do that. They had to add a certain little flavor to it and add a little bit more of fluff and filler just to really give it a bit of volume, a bit more definition. I think that Bella and Pedro are doing a great job. Yeah, I feel like honestly they did a good job. When I first watched, I was like, Joel, he seems more friendly in this. He's a little bit more lighthearted in this than he is in the game. But then again, I like the fact that he bonded sooner, or he's starting to bond a little bit sooner with Ellie. I like the realism too, like as far as like with the body breakdown, them running up the stairs, them not having the unlimited amount of stamina. Ellie has a little bit more of a twist to her. She's actually has a little bit more of a dark side to her, from her own experiences to what led her to where she is. The way they did episode 5, matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this. The way they did episode 5 was really good, in all honesty. The fact that they actually had Henry and Sam in there, they even sat there and put on a crazy spin when it came to Sam, and the part where Joel finds the Ish and Danny note on the 5th episode. I was literally screaming, like, yeah, the way they tied that together, it was beautiful. I couldn't see no other way to do it, because then what was it, because they added a little bit of like a little spin to it. They added a little bit of pepper, like when it came to with like, even like Sam, like him being like a hearing impaired, him doing a little communication. But what I liked about it, they still nailed everything down to the way that it was supposed to be. Henry's character at first, because honestly in the previous episode, I even like how they did it in episode 4. They opened up to them, you know, trying to find their way. They're using the truck crashes, they show that little shootout. And then what I like too with the show, there's parts of it, just the background, like it's you can pinpoint and remember exactly what's happening, where it's leading to. That's how we figured out that Tish was going to be infected, because like you saw where like a lot of the museum artifacts and stuff was hanging around the display, and they did that good. And then even with the city, some people didn't like the city part, because like, you know, like she was leading this hunt to find out finding Henry, trying to find out who also participated in the kill. But honestly, I like that filler, because it just gives more volume. Because when you think about it with the game, a lot of the dialogue that took place between Ellie and Joel was on the run, and it's kind of one of those, it's like you could pay attention to it, but then again you may not. You could pay attention to the writing and the different little notes and stuff, but then you don't. Sometimes honestly, like I would see the notes and it's like, I don't even care. My attention span can be super short, guys. But the show, it forces you to kind of get more engrossed in depth into the actual story. They even emphasized, because it wasn't even emphasized how old Joel really was in the beginning, or maybe I missed it. To anybody out there, you're more than willing to correct me on that. But it didn't do that until they did the remake, and the remake actually left where you can actually see Joel's actual ID, or at least the ID from back in the day, to kind of pinpoint from then into the date of where he was. they made Henry a little bit like he still had a swagger to him in that show, but then like at the same time it was kind of like he had that swagger, but then he was still like unsure, and I kind of like that. He didn't and it was really sad too, because the guy had sat there and looked out for him and for his brother, and then like he was like basically like, he's not coming back, I think he's dead, I think he's gone. And it just honestly they did that good. And then it got to the part where they're actually trying to, and let me know guys if you can still hear me or not, but they actually got to that part where they literally had to go under the tunnel. They cut out a lot of the extra stuff, and a lot of people wanted to see like, you know, them hiding, the separation between maybe Joel being with Sam, them running from the turret, but they did it still so well that there are certain parts of it that's forgivable. And I think the one thing that people have to keep in mind when it comes to like game adaptations is that it's not going to be the same. And to do everything down to the T, it's almost like a live game. And that was just impossible to do. That, and you would have been doing a lot of reading if we're gonna make the game or the show as little as the game. But after they did that, then they included the sniper scene. I like the sniper fight. That was pretty good. But the biggest anticipation, and I know everybody was amped up to see that, because when they finally brought out the bloater, and that's another thing I want to point out. Whether that's a mix of CGI as well as with the actors who did it, or if it was all CGI, they did a really good job with the clickers and their mannerisms, their movement. Because at one point, when they was in the museum part in episode 2, I believe, like they was just sitting there doing this, like they huffing, and it was like, Rah! And then like it was just like it did like a reset, and I was like, they actually even got that down right. The movement, the sounds, and my clicker noise. I know that ain't no click. That was just some crack. We call it crackle. And what I really like is that they always show what happens behind the scenes in every episode. Yeah, because like honestly, they put a lot of effort. A lot of people crapped on episode 3. My only gripe with episode 3, if I had to say anything, was that I wish they could have condensed Bill's story down maybe to like 30 minutes, because it literally, the little girl clicker scared the, yeah, you saw she was sitting there bending, she was doing the ring and stuff on there, she was coming all through and rolling through, and I thought Ellie was about to get bit. Like, I'm like, and for Ellie, I mean, it won't matter if she gets bit or not because she's already immune, but still, that thing was, and they was super aggro. What was I about to say? But yeah, they really did that good. That was the one thing I had. I wish they would have condensed Bill's part, because, and then at the very least, it was like, condensed Bill's part, and the only thing I had, I was sad that he died. That was the one thing I hated. Like, I was like, damn, he died. But then I like how they paid homage to it, because if you think about it, they kind of did the same thing of what Frank did to Bill, but Bill instead did to Joel. Where he leaves him the letter, and it's kind of like, hey, you know, you're an effing piece of crap, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, but here's this. And then they still kind of pay that homage to where he mentions Tish, but through Ellie, it was kind of like a pause before doing anything. But honestly, yeah, they did that. And when that bloater came out, the footsteps, the look, him throwing just anybody, it could have been a clicker, it don't even matter. And then that one soldier, I can't remember who the woman's name was that was leading that faction or that group, but he was like, go, get out of here. And they did the iconic jaw rip, and he ripped his head clean off. I was like, oh. Imagine if that little girl was on the game. I would literally be like, now, man, if they happen to put that like in Last of Us 3, I would love to see them do that, because honestly, that was beautifully well done. That was a nice little mix. It's moments like those, for real, that made me like, like they really did a good job. They really paid homage to the game. And then them trying to sit here and get away. The leader finally gets ripped to pieces. And then after that, they pull everybody in. And I don't know why. I had like, I'm not gonna lie. Trippy told funny thing was, Episode 3 kind of made me teary-eyed a bit. It was kind of sad, you know, seeing, because like Bill and Frank, they were in love, and it was like this, like it was kind of like this poetic kind of. It was just, it was sad to see him like go out the way they did, like over the years, his health, but like, you know, Bill cared for him so much that he was willing to take the drink with him. I was sad for Sam's part 2, because it was like he did everything in his power to get his brother out of there. And it almost makes me want to question, to anybody that will see this or ask or want to talk about it, is which do you feel, would you say the game's emotional level of Sam's death, did that impact you more, or did the show impact you? I cried a little too in episode 3 and in 5. Yeah, because I was like, damn, that was just kind of sad how that just happened. And you know, and then they show the iconic part where, like, you know, Sam is writing, but he's doing it on the little etch and sketch where you rip it, write it, rip it, write it. And he asked the question, and I was like, oh man. But I like the spin though, because they did something that I didn't think they was gonna do. Sam actually showed Ellie the bite, which was cool. I wish they would have added that into the game. That would have been a nice mix, but I respect both universes as they are, that he hit it there. And Sam was much older in the game version than he was in here. He was like, I think 8 or something like that. Ellie was definitely older than him in the series. But he shows the bite, and then after that, Ellie's like, you know, like as if like look, I'm the cure, you know, as if like, so she what is it, actually cuts herself, puts the blood on, and I'm like, wishful thinking is, it's like, but like her mutation, I'm thinking in my mind, is like pretty much close to like a clicker on a higher string. So I was like, it was one of the moments, I'm not gonna lie, it was a small part of me that wanted to see a happy ending. I was like, maybe they'll wake up and, you know, they'll be able to, like, you know, like walk off and everything is cool. But then it was that moment where she gets up, he sees him sitting on the bed, and he turns around and attacks. And then, you know, Sam, and that, the way they did it, Joel didn't add as much friction or reaction as he did in the first one, but he still kind of did. Because you remember in the other one, he was like, oh, F it, but he's like, that's my effing brother, Gcustomstudios. Ah! Welcome to the ending of the stream and a bit of us talk about our reaction to episodes 3, 4, and 5 of The Last of Us. I'll be chopping this up to anybody that will see this, and you'll already know that later, but I'm going to be basically sending this on there. But Gcustomstudios. And just a reminder to you, we're ending the stream because I'm actually going to be getting ready for work soon. I will be working from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Now, granted, I could do something later, but I think I'm going to try to use that time to edit, or at least make sure that the software and everything else was good, because we had a little bit of a hiccup in between. But yeah, shot him, and then like he was just like, what's going on? Like, what did I do? And he just looked at him like, what did I do? And it wasn't as aggressive as in the game where he's like, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. And like, no, nobody's fault. He didn't do it like that, and yet it still worked. It was sad because it was one of those, like, they didn't really have a plan. It was just them surviving. Even like Henry, he didn't even have like the same experience or that capability. Like I said, he had swagger. He definitely had that same look and feel to the persona or personality of Henry in the game. But Henry was more like experienced in the game. Like he knew his way around a gun. He knew what he needed to do. He was definitely stone cold killer, because he even at one point held the gun and he's like, look, I never killed nobody. I don't really mean this. And, you know, Joel is like stone cold, like they're like, as soon as this dude do something dumb, I'm gonna snap his neck. And Ellie was like the icebreaker, and I like that she was the icebreaker between the two. She was in the game in the sense of when you saw Sam hold the gun and was about to kill Joel, because Joel's beating the crap out of Henry at that time. But I like how they did it this way, and I even like how Ellie tried to force Joel to be a little bit more communicative, be able to talk a little bit more. Because one thing in the game with Joel's character, And rightfully so. He was traumatized. He lost everything. He even lost Tish. That's like his last bit of happiness. But I like the fact that they allowed his character to open up. I wish to some small degree, there was like a small part of me that kind of wish like he was a little bit more of a douche than what he as the game. But honestly, I like this level of douche because it's like it's friendly and it's fun. So I was cool with this one. I liked how they did that. And even for him to kind of even tell the joke in episode 4 and actually laugh at the joke that Ellie told. Like you see that bonding and stuff happening. And I think that's one of those things of like, if we would have done it based on the game, I don't think they could have recreated that as good or have had an impact on it as much as they did in the series. So all in all, like this has been a good series. Out of every game adapted series I've ever watched in all my life, by far this being the top number one, probably and the only thing I could say that I thought was a good game adaptation, and that was way in the very beginning, and that was the first 2 Resident Evil movies, because I liked Resident Evil 1, even though they didn't have nothing to do with the characters. It was cool at the time, the action, to see the dogs move, the liquors. But then they got a little bit weird later. But truth be told, and I'm embarrassed to say that I was that guy that stayed all the way. I am. I'm the one that stayed all the way to and even watched final chapter. Me and a homie looked at each other and we was like, the heck did we just witness as the ending? But that was the ending that I saw. My sister was the smart one. She got out at extinction. But I'll tell you this much. I will pick the Resident Evil movies. I have a higher appreciation for the Resident Evil movies of then than I do of the Netflix series that just came out. Yeah, no. The CGI version of it, I think it was does anybody remember what that's called? Darkness or something. It was the CGI version with Leon and them. I will watch that because the CGI honestly was good. Of Resident Evil, Damnation, Degeneration, Vendetta, and the fact that they even brought Rebecca back was an awesome treat. She has not been in anything ever since 1, so they did a good job with that. But yeah, this by far is definitely good. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the next episodes on their way. It's already been talks of them actually sitting there doing a season 2 and all that, man. It's just, now some people have actually thought that there was gonna be like several seasons. I don't see that. I feel like this is because they're kind of honestly speeding through this quite a lot. Already in 5 episodes, they pretty much knocked out pretty much majority of the chapters. I maybe see if I'm, and I could be wrong, maybe 5 or 10, maybe 5 or 10 more episodes. They may pull the second season, the first season, but from what I understood, the second season, yeah, I don't see it either. I don't see it taking that long, and that's why they're prompting and pushing for season 2 already. But what a lot of people think season 2 is basically Last of Us Part 2. So to all the Abby haters out there, please be kind to the actor that played it. To everybody, and even then, like honestly, I still liked Abby's character in 2. I think a lot of people, because granted we all grew up with Joel. I say it like this: if it had been reversed, I think people would have felt the same if either Abby's dad got killed or, you know, Abby's friend or whatever, and Joel was the bad guy. It just, what I think the game did for me, it just opened my eyes to, it's not black and white as much as we think it is. It was really more gray. It was really never no good or bad or evil. It's just people out there just trying to survive. Joel did a lot of things in his time and it caught up with him. Abby did stuff in her caught with her. Ellie, it's just a cycle that, you know, until somebody decides to break that cycle, it never ends. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. Now, there was rumors I just heard even from a text from a homie, but I saw an article on that too, where The Last of Us 3 may or may not happen. They did get the approval from Sony. They got the green light. But there is still like in question. They haven't fully finished out the script, and there's no guarantee as of when. So that's just open. Imagine if it was Ellie instead of Joel. if they would have did an alternative game like that, or I don't know if maybe if the game creators could even hear that, like from you, Campflower, like, hey, what would that? I would love to see that game, because then it's like Joel at this point is like in full rage, because I could even see him even going back to Bill, beating the crap out of him and stuff just to get some weapon. Like, I really need this. Like, they took her. They like, what the damn it, Bill? I ain't got like, what's going on with you? Like, Ellie's gone. Like, what? And I don't know, maybe they team up, or both him and Tommy, or all three of them. Like, that would have been cool. The only thing that would have been guaranteed, though, you already know, Abby would have been dead. Now, Joel already is strong enough as is. If he would have sat there and like hit the gym just a tad bit more, he would have been on some Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff, and would have just sat there and just came up in there and just like, hasta la vista, baby, and just sat there and literally just stomped her right out. Yeah, that would have been a massacre, but that would have been something worth seeing. I'm honestly, because I'm so curious. I mean, I know that I didn't even, truth be told, I didn't see there being a Last of Us 2. So that being said, it's hard for me to see what a Last of Us 3 will, based off of what we've seen thus far. They could continue the story with Abby's character. That, to me, despite some of the opinion against her character, will probably be more ideal. The only thing that Ellie has to do is basically try to go back and eventually find Dina. And 9 times out of 10, it's either going to go one or two ways, because either that or something happens, maybe another infection, maybe it's another faction group, and either that and even maybe Abby and Ellie team up somewhere, or they bump into each other. I would definitely like to see more stuff with Abby. I would love to see her redemption, because at least, where she's at, she didn't even want to fight. She understood everything that happened. She got it. But I would love to see her adventure as she tried to get to, what was it, Santa Monica, or as she tried to get to that next island. Somebody said they might do a game of Joel before everything. Now, if they do that as a prequel, that would be nice, because then we could see Joel, we could see Tommy, what he did. And that was another thing I like that they influenced, or they actually managed to put up in here, was literally Joel trying to figure out what happened to Tommy. You didn't hear that too much, or at least maybe I didn't pay attention to it, but I didn't hear him talk or emphasize a lot about Tommy. It was mentioned later, but that wasn't mentioned like from start to finish, even to a point of talking to Tesh about it. So yeah, honestly, they filled in. I think they did a good job of filling in the blanks. There are a few inconsistencies, but like, it's forgivable. And a lot of it to me is just really cosmetics. For example, some people have even well, Joel's daughter being older, her being in high school, but then it's like, you can forgive that. It still hits the same. It still hits the ballpark. They honestly, yeah. I really can't say anything else. Like, some people even complain about Ellie's character, her look. But all in all, they did a good job. The fact that they even got the actor from Greenleaf to play as Marlene, and she did a good job. Because at first, when they first introduced Marlene, I thought she either just lied in the show, or maybe even insinuating in the game that she lied and said she knew Ellie just so that Joel and them would take her. But it made sense now, because at first she didn't know who the hell she was. But then, like, after that, she started to recognize, and she was like, I was with your mother, and I was like, okay, that's how that happened. So now it's like they're doing a good job at really filling in the blanks, even if it is to your imagination, if no other. So yeah, all in all, that was a great one. But guys, I hate to do this, but we're gonna wrap up both this stream and the talk on Last of Us. To anybody that's been looking for the review, I'm going to go ahead and try to chop this up real quick and put it up for anybody to see. To everybody else, as far as streaming is concerned, guys, I hope y'all had a good time watching your boy play Pokemon. Tomorrow is Forspoken, and then after that, guys, just a reminder, Friday there will absolutely be no streams. I will be working Friday, doing a double, as well as Saturday, Sunday. And let me check my schedule one good time real quick. Because I don't think I'll have another day off until like Thursday or so. Thank you, Camflower. Thank you, Carla. Seriously, thank you for opening up on that, because honestly, I delayed the reaction. Hold on one second before you go. I honestly delayed. Cold Blue! What's going on? Papas, welcome back. Appreciate you coming on through. So yeah, yep, I go in at 11 today. I work my normal shift tomorrow. I work a double the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, and 22 will all be work days. As a reminder, on the 22nd, guys, I will not be able to stream because I'm doing a double then. But on the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, definitely a maybe. But those are the main days. I would say just don't look for anything. 17th, don't look for nothing. 26th, don't look for nothing. And every other day we'll try to get it going. But if anything else comes up, we appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. We all need that work. We all need that work. But guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I'll see you guys soon. To everybody, it's your boy HeemzCastGaming signing out. I'll see you guys soon. More content to everybody out there. Peace.